I think from where we ended. So okay. So this time we can try with read mode. Okay. So in read mode, what it will do? First, it will, if file is there, it will read. If there is no file, what will happen? It will throw file not exception, right? File not found error. Okay. Let's run this file. So I am calling this function with demo1.txt with read mode. Let's comment out. Okay. See, why it is object where it is not associated with value? Why means here it got the exception. Okay. File not found exception. That's why, sorry, in the finary block we got the exception again. So here you can see got the exception, no such file or directory demo1.txt. Okay. And file itself is not there. That's why we got the unbound local error. Okay. We cannot access local variable where it is associated with value. That means it is not worked. That's why we got this error as well. Okay. Now first I will run with W mode. Then I try with read mode. So first time it will create the file and it will write the data. And second time, if I call this the same function, it will write the data, whatever, sorry, read the data, whatever we have in the file. Okay, let's see. See, it is printed hello file with the write mode. So the file also created demo1.txt. Okay, clear? Now, as I said, I will write multiple lines. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, maybe you have to use /n. Okay, like this. So it will write 5 lines. But here, if you read the data, how it looks, see, it is read entire lines as a single string. Okay. Now, generally, the question how they will ask means find all the find file cap specific word count in a file. So generally find a specific word count in a file. సో ఇప్పుడు ఈ ఫైల్లో ఇది ఉంది. సో ఐ వాంట్ టు ఫైండ్ how many times is there hello. Okay, how we can do that? Once we read the data, maybe I can store into a variable data. Okay, now data dot count of what is the character word I have to find? Hello. Okay, so what it will print? What it will print?
హలో అనే వర్డ్ ఎన్నిసార్లు వచ్చిందని ప్రింట్ అవుతుందా సార్?
Yes. So how many times are there? 5 times is there. That's why it is printed 5. Okay. After read method, if I try to print object dot read line, what will happen, guys? What will happen?
Maybe it will print five different lines.
Hmm?
One
It will
single
print.
line will be printed.
Okay.
What is the meaning of read line? It will read only one line at once. Okay. Now, this time, what will be the output? If I use read line, print dot read line, already I have read method here. Okay, maybe I can use print. So, what is the output? What is the output?
ఫస్ట్ లైన్ ఒకటి ప్రింట్ అవుతుంది అసలు.
So here, what will happen?
అన్ని లైన్స్ ప్రింట్ అయినాయి సార్.
ఇక్కడ
ఒక లైనే ప్రింట్ అవుతుంది సార్.
okay, good. So here, whenever we have open a file with read mode or write mode, object have some buffer. Okay, in this buffer only we have 5 lines, right? Once we perform read method, here it will print, it will read, all the data from the buffer. Okay, so generally ఈ బఫర్ లో ఈ డేటా అంతా స్టోర్ ఉంటుంది. ఓకేనా, ఈ బఫర్ లో 5 లైన్స్ ఉంటే 5 లైన్స్ రీడ్ చేసేసాం. అప్పుడు బఫర్ ఏమవుతుంది? ఇక్కడ ఎంటీ అవుతుంది. ఓకేనా, ద బఫర్ విల్ బికమ్ ఎంటీ. ఓకే, if you try again with read line, it will empty. It should be empty. Okay, even if I use read lines, it will return empty list. Once buffer is empty, it will return empty only. Once you use read method, it will read entire data as a single string. There is nothing to read. Okay, simple logic. నీ దగ్గర 10 రూపీస్ ఉన్నాయి. రీడ్ అనే మెథడ్ ఏం చేస్తుంది? 10 రూపీస్ లాక్ ఉంటుంది సింగిల్ షాట్ లో. తర్వాత రీడ్ లైన్ మెథడ్ వచ్చి 1 రూపీ అంటే ఎక్కడి నుంచి ఎత్తుకొస్తావు? తీసుకురాలి. ఓకేనా, ఇన్ ద సేమ్ మేనర్ బఫర్ విల్ హ్యావ్ ఆల్ ద డేటా. Once we use read method, it will read entire data from the buffer as a single string. Okay, next time if you call the read line method, there is no data from the buffer. Buffer is empty, there is no data here. And read lines also, it won't return in the empty list. Okay, let's see. See, it is printed all 5 lines with the read method, and read line nothing space, read lines empty list. Okay, so that is the way we can understand read lines method. So it is very important concept to understand read lines. Okay, now this time I will comment out this read method. So here read line method is there, read lines is there. So first what it will print? It will print only one line at once, right? Read line. Okay, it will print first time read line. In read lines method, it will print from where it will print? Line second onwards, it will print all the lines as a list. You can see first line, from the second line onwards, it print all the read lines methods. Okay, so if I use here read lines, and if I use here read line, what will happen?
ఫస్ట్ 4 లిస్ట్ లా ఇచ్చి తర్వాత లాస్ట్ది ఒక సింగిల్ లైన్ లా ఇస్తుంది అసలు.
ఎందుకు? read lines మెథడ్ ఏం చేస్తుంది?
సారీ, అన్ని రీడ్ చేస్తుంది సార్, ఇది ఒకటి ఎంటీ ఇస్తుంది.
empty. Yes, so read lines method, it will read all the lines from the buffer. So buffer will become empty. Next time it will be, even though if you call the readline or read method, it will be empty. Okay. So this is the way we can use readline, readlines method. I hope everyone able to understand, right?
Yes, sir.
So, if you want to print third line or second line, is there any index for that in the read
Yes,
line?
yes. Yeah, that will come later. So if you want, if you know the lines, how many lines you have, just we can use with the read line and we can provide the index. Okay. But if you want to read from the particular specific position, cursor position, that there is a method called tell and seek. Using that we can do. It will come later. Okay. Clear up to this point,
Yes, sir.
everyone?
Yes.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. In terms of interview, this concept definitely they will ask. Okay. Now we said there is a one more way to open a file with open. Okay. So by using with open, we can perform all the same things. Okay. We'll see how it looks. So generally with open is a context manager. Here also it will take file name. So maybe I can use demo.txt already there, and I want to read. Okay. And here we have to, the syntax should be like this. Okay. As read data, print data read. Methods and everything will be same, but syntax only it will be changed. With open, file name, mode, alias name, RD, you can provide anything. And by using this object reference, we can perform read, write, whatever you want perform, whatever we used here, right? All these things can be doable in the same manner. Okay. The only difference here is no need to close the file externally. That's it. ఇక్కడ ఏం చేసాం, we are closing the file, but here no need to close the file, because so what is the context manager means? The context manager itself have the start and exit points, entry and exit points. Okay. If you come out of this with scope, out of this with, the file automatically closes. Okay. That is the benefit. Okay. Now let's comment out these two. Let's run. You can see demo.txt file have hello I'm learning file handling concept. Where is the demo? See, this is the file I'm reading. Okay. So these are the uses of with open. So generally most of the time we can use with open only. In rare cases we can use the open method as well. Now we seen modes like write, read, append. Now there is a method modes called W plus R plus A plus. Okay. So what is the meaning of W plus means? It will be read and sorry, write and read. Okay. So generally write and read. So file is not there. If file is not there, it will create the file. Okay. And if file is there, if file is there, it will overwrite the data and we can read data, okay, from the file. We can, okay, write plus w plus means write and read. If file is not there, it will create the file, and if it is file is there, it will overwrite the data and we can able to read it as well. Okay, so it will work for both reading or writing and reading. Okay, and there is a r plus read and write. Okay, read and write. Okay, so generally here read and write means there is slight uh, difference here. So in w plus it will create the file if it is not there, but w it will uh, it won't create the file if it is not there. Okay, so if it is file is there, it will read, and if it is file is there, it will add the data. Okay, again it will overwrite the data. Okay, only difference is it will throw the error if file is not there, and another one it will create the file and it will able to read and write both. Okay, clear? And append means same, it is able to write and append the data both. Clear? Is it clear, guys?
A plus అంటే రైట్ అండ్ అపెండ్ సార్.
A plus means if file is not there, it will create the new file. Okay, and it will append the data at end of the file. First 2 points, and it will be useful for read as well. If file is already existing, we can able to read as well, and file is not there, it will create, we can write and we can read as well. Okay, అర్థమైందా? So in read mode means we can read and write, but we cannot create new file if file not exist. Okay, so that is the only difference. In w plus means we can able to read, write, as well as we can create the new file. Okay, and it will override the data as well. Is it clear? In append mode, we can read, write, and it will create new file and create new file if file not exists. Okay, this is the append mode. Is it clear, guys? Is it clear?
Yes, yes.
Okay, in the same manner we have binaries, w binary, rb read binary, append binary. In the same manner uh, sorry, wb plus rb plus. Okay, so what is the meaning of wb binary? So where we can see binary files, any image is a binary file, right? You guys can see. Let's try with any one file. Let's download any one file. Mm. Oh, let's download any Python image. Save. Okay, and store into desktop. Mm, Python one image. Okay, so I want to read this binary file. How we can read? Which method we can use? Read binary. Okay. One second, guys. I'm opening. Okay. So it is there in desktop. I think. Let's move into the folder. Copy, copy. Okay. Now I want to read my binary file. Let's come into with open. File name is Python. Okay. Read mode as rd something rd dot read. Let's print. So if I print this one, what it will display? Binary format of the file. You can so some error is coming because we have to encode decode. We have to dot encode. You can't decode in positions. Let's try.
The mode will be RB, right?
Oh, yeah. Let's nice guys. See, now you can see the whatever the file we have read, it is coming in binary format. Okay, so let's copy this entire binary. Okay, let's store into entire binary into some data. What we will do now? I'm going to use AB plus. Did not write data. Okay, instead of this, I will go with open Python image. Okay, mode RB. Okay, data object dot read. Now I'm opening one more file p2 dot apt with write binary mode. Okay. Okay. Now I'm writing the data dot write data. Antena? So I'm reading from file 1 and writing into file 2. Let's give it a try. See, Python 2. We are reading from Python 1 binary and creating Python 2 file. Okay. So this is the way we can use binaries as well. Clear? Up to this point, any questions or doubts? Up to this point. No doubts? Any doubts up to this point?
No.
Okay. So let's move into two more concepts. Like there's two features we have in files: tell method and seek method. Okay. So generally, so guys, in line number 93 at the end, something is blinking in my screen, right? That is visible.
Yes.
So what is that?
Cursor point.
Yes,
Cursor.
cursor position or cursor point or file pointer, right? So if I want to get my cursor position in this particular file, there is a method called tell. So by using tell, I can get the current cursor position. Okay, I can get the current cursor position. Okay, seek method, by using seek method, we can set the current cursor position. Okay, you got the point, right? So by using tell method, where is my cursor at this moment, that pointer I can get. And seek method, I can set the cursor position from where we need to start. Okay, clear? Is it clear? Now, with the examples, with open demo 3.txt, I'm writing a new file, write mode. Okay, now write, sorry, write hello. Okay, slash n. So how many, what is the length of this hello? 5 only, right? 5, even it may include a cursor 6. Okay, so after this line, where is my cursor position?
7th.
7th, it comes to the next line. Okay, now what I'm going to do, w dot, okay, tell. So it will print the current cursor position. Okay, clear up to this point? Now what I'm going to do, w dot seek, I'm going to set my cursor position to 0 in position or 1. Okay, again I'm checking whether my cursor is actually moved there or not. Okay, now after moving to my cursor position is fast, again what I'm doing, write data. This time I will write something fast. Okay, clear? So by using tell method, I can get the current cursor position. By using seek method, I can move my cursor position wherever I want based on the position number. Okay, let's run this one. What will happen? Let's comment out. See, first time, where is my cursor? After this line, 7th position. Okay, now I'm moving my cursor to one position and I'm checking where is my cursor? One. After first, after one, I'm writing again first. Okay, let's see how it looks, this file. Demo 3. You can see. So, okay, hello first, right? After hello, what I have done, I moved my cursor to first position. Means 0, 1, right? First. So from here, I am writing the first, right? So why it is removed previous characters means this, it will override the data, right? It will override the data. Okay. So this is the uses of tell and seek methods. Clear? Now, the same concept, if I want to read data from, maybe we have already demo. Okay, here we have demo text, right? Read data from demo text with read mode. So rd dot seek 7 again. Okay. From here, I want to print the data rd dot read. So actually, it should be read from I am learning something near to IR space. Okay, something like this. Let's see. Maybe can I will comment out these lines. Okay. See, you can see, right? It is reading from space. I'm learning from file handling concept. Anush, now you got the point, right? From where we can
Yes,
start
yes,
how
yes.
to particular index positions. Okay. So these are the two important methods to deal with cursor positions. Okay. And you may get doubt. You said no need to close my file externally. If I try to check whether my file is opened or closed, there is a method called closed. If you check, it will return true or false. If it is closed, it will return true, or else it will false. See, it is true. Means the file is already closed. And maybe we can try with simple. Okay, let's write one more program here. Just open. Okay, print the dot closed. So what it will do, it will return false. You can see file is not closed. So in this with statement, no need to specify to close the file. Automatically it will close the file. Okay, clear? Is that clear, guys?
Yes, bro.
Any doubts at this point?
Bro, వన్ మోర్ డౌట్ బ్రో. ఇప్పుడు
Yes.
మనం రీడ్ యాక్చువల్గా రీడ్ మెథడ్లో మనకు 5 లైన్స్ వచ్చాయి. నేను అదే డౌట్ అడిగాను. ఇప్పుడు మనం ఇండెక్స్ తో మనం సెకండ్ లైన్ ఆర్ థర్డ్ లైన్ మనం రీట్రైవ్ చేయొచ్చా అని. సో ఇప్పుడు మీరు సీక్ అని చెప్పారు అది, బట్ మనకి ఇప్పుడు లైన్ బై లైన్ ఉంటే మనకు ఆ పొజిషన్ ఎలా తెలుస్తుంది? ఇప్పుడు
Okay.
ఫైవ్
So line
ఫైవ్
by
లైన్స్ ఉన్నాయి.
yes. So demo 2 file will open. Demo 1. Okay. So if we have multiple lines, what we will do? Read lines. We can use read lines method. Okay. Let's comment out this point. Okay. Now, which line we want to check? Which line we want to print?
లైక్
So
థర్డ్
generally it
లైన్.
will return list of lines. Okay.
ఎస్,
From here, it will read all the lines and it will store into the data.
ఎస్.
If you want to only print third line, we can use index position
Okay.
like this, or else if you want to print only specific data of 3 like this.
Okay.
List index out of, okay, sorry, demo 1, right? File name, that file only we have multiple lines. You can see hello file with write mode 4. So 3 means generally in Python index will start from 0, 0, 1,
Yes.
2, 3, right? Like
Yes.
this. Okay,
Yeah.
clear?
Clear.
Any other doubts, guys? Okay, so like whatever we have done so far from the classes point of view, so just I have uploaded all my codings, whatever we are doing here, right? In the class daily classes, whatever code base we have, everything I have updated in the GitHub. You can see, right? You guys can go through GitHub. You can see whatever we are practicing, that we can check here. See,
But how to access this one, Mother?
I will share this link. It is private repository only. You guys can search with this Python automation practice, or else with my name, you will get it. Okay, here you can see, right? I will send the link. Don't worry. So I will move all these interview questions to here. Where is that? Okay, here you can see the interview questions as well. Okay, is it fine?
Yeah, very, very much useful it is.
Yes, but don't copy paste.
Yeah,
Everyone
sure.
have to practice by own. It is for reference only, guys. కాపీ పేస్ట్ చేయాలంటే మనకు చాట్ జీపీటీలో వస్తాయి, కాపీ పేస్ట్ చేయాలంటే చాలా ఉన్నాయి సోర్సెస్, బట్ ఇది జస్ట్ మనకి రెఫరెన్స్ కోసం అంతే.
అది లింక్ వాట్సాప్ లో పెడతావా లేకపోతే మెయిల్ షేర్ చేస్తావా మధు?
వాట్సాప్ లో పంపిస్తా.
సరే మధు.
ఓకే, ఎనీథింగ్ ఎల్స్?
So with this Python is completed.
File handling is done.
No, Python syllabus with this is completed, right?
No. With Python we have modules, packages, and OOPS concepts, main concepts. So you can assume that in Python 30% is completed, 30-40%. Once we have done modules and packages, 50%. OOPS concepts only 50%. I believe in a week we can close the Python. We'll start with Selenium along with Python.
Okay.
And meanwhile, even I'm going to upload the recordings. Already I have given the recordings for everyone. And this latest class sessions videos, if you want, I can upload in the drive. We'll share it. Okay.
Okay, Mother.
Okay. Anything else? Anybody? Any last minute questions? Okay, guys, I think we can connect tomorrow. And tomorrow new batch is starting. If anyone interested, reference, ping me in WhatsApp.
Okay, sure.
Okay, guys, we can wrap up for the day. Thank you. Bye.
Thank you, Mother.
Thank you. Thank you.